questions every single week. But it's never, ever the same game. Every week, it's different. Every week, actually, there's a certain point it gets out of hand. It does. There's a PG-18 for this activity exactly because of that. So, mom and dad, I'm not going to kick anyone out of here. If you want to keep the little ones here with you, it's your responsibility. I don't recommend, but I will not kick anyone out, okay? Like I said, things will get out of hand. The kids will hear, they're gonna hear some stuff that they haven't heard since they were watching TV earlier. But really, I know what I'm gonna ask. I just cannot control what is gonna be said on an open microphone. So if you want to keep the little ones here with you, it's your responsibility. Not up to me. I will not kick anyone out of here for the game. All right? So it's up to you. With that being said, that means that even if you've seen this game before on a different ship, it's not going to be the same game. So what I like to do, I like this game to be spontaneous. So with that in mind, I don't preset anything. I don't know the couples who are going to be up here. I didn't preset with anyone. We're going to choose the couples together. And of course, I am looking for volunteers. I can't force anyone to be up here. And that's the energy I want. Because, you know, we want people that really want to be up here on the stage. So let's choose the couples together, shall we? Let's go ahead. Chair number one for this one, I'm looking for inexperienced couples. I'm looking for couples married for the least amount of time. The only rule I have is you have to be married, okay? It's a 4-day cruise. People meet in the nightclub the night before. They want to play the game. That's not how it goes. It was a full day in Cozumel yesterday with a lot of tequila. People come like, I know him. No. I need married couples. So let's try. Couples married for 1 month or less. Please stand up. Don't be shy. Stand up. 1 month or less. Come on. No one. Oh, we have 2 couples here. Very good. All right. And again, I don't choose the couples. I don't want that responsibility. When did you get married? Saturday. How about you? Saturday. What time? 9 a.m. 4 p.m. Which means that the couple that got married the latest with the least amount of time is 4 p.m. Would you like to take chair number one? Say yes. All right, give them a nice round of applause. Let's see it for couple number 2 as well. They deserve a nice you deserve a nice round of applause. You can tell the newlyweds. Look at that. She left him behind like, I don't care. I'm good. Congratulations! Welcome to the stage. The chair's for you. Have a seat. How are you, sir? All right. Welcome. Just stand behind her for the rest of your life. That's pretty much what it is. Let's go ahead to chair number 3. For chair number 3, I need the opposite of couple number 1. I need couples married for a long, long time. I need experienced couples. So couples married for a long time. Let's say 50 years, 40 years or more. Do we have couples married for 40 years? That is lovely. She's very proud and so is he. I love that. How many years? 41. Give them a nice round of applause. Can anyone beat 41? Going once. Going twice. Oh, 42. She corrected you. Okay, well, that's 42. Can anyone beat 42? Going once, going twice? 3 times. Come on up here. Give them a nice round of applause. See the difference? At this point, he thinks he's in charge. He's leading. But then he gets up here and he gets lost. Look at that. And she takes the lead. He's well trained. He knows what to do. Look at that. You're right, my man. You're going to stand behind her. The chair is yours. And I'm going to be back to you very shortly. So, 42 years. The gap right in the middle will be 21. But since I like to have fun doing this game, I'm going to give all couples married from 20 up to 25 years. If you want to volunteer, please stand up. 20 up to 25 years, stand up. I have one couple standing up right there. Another couple standing up right there. Nobody else wants to stand up. Just so you know, we're going to play for a free cruise. Brochure. It's just a brochure. I don't give away free cruises. couple, come
You
here,
don't
come
see
here to the
them.
aisle, please, if you don't mind.
Go,
That lovely
up
couple,
here.
come here to the
A
aisle.
couple of here. Oh, they said.
Couple with the green shirt on the balcony, are you volunteering as well?
Yeah. Woo!
Okay, I have,
know who they are.
just come here to the front. Yeah, don't be shy, don't be shy. All of you, please take a look. We have the couple with the green shirt upstairs. You can stay there as long as all of us, we can see them as well. And the couple right there on that side. Are you volunteering as well? And one couple right there on the balcony as well. This is what I need from you. In a count of 3, I'm gonna need you couples to show me, as well as everyone in the lounge, how much love is still alive in your relationship. So in a count of 3, you're gonna hug, you're gonna kiss, you're gonna show us the love. And you don't stop until I say stop. You keep it going. Everybody, look at the couples in the balcony as well. One right there in the back, one up there, and the 2 couples next to the stage. You don't stop until I say stop. And you guys be creative. Remember, I will not pick the couples. I'm gonna let the crowd decide who is couple number 2. All right, like I said, we've been installing the clapper, everybody. There's a clapper as well in my sound system, so I need some music. In 3, 2, 1, show us the love, go, go! Don't stop, go! Keep it going! Keep it going! I never said stop! Oh, man. I don't know about you guys, but I saw so many things happening here at the same time. This lady grabbed the guy, threw him in the back of the seat, he bounced and went to the floor. I saw you, green couple. I saw what you were doing. I saw you guys too. I'm gonna let you decide. I will not choose couple number 2. I will let you choose. So I'm gonna point at them. Please pick only one, only your favorite one, alright? So let me see. Hands out of your pocket. God sees everything. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, right here, he might be injured. I don't know. Let's see for couple number 1. Right here on this side of the stage. Let's see for couple number 2. They're passionate as well. Ladies and gentlemen, up in the balcony, couple number 3. I saw that. She was over the railing.
Yeah, she was.
Right down the back, going very passionate. Couple number 4. I think that's it. You guys like troublemakers, right? Let's hear for the green couple, couple number 4. They want trouble. Let's give all the couples a nice round of applause. Because at least something pretty cool has happened. Even if they don't make it to the stage, something pretty awesome just happened. How's the little one doing?
210. Yeah. We just picked the last couple. We had them make out.
It's alright. The physical thing is gone now. Now it's just so you know, the couple number 3, couple number 2, the green couple, I think they went back to the cabin. Oh, there they are. There they are. All right, we're gonna get couple number 2 right here, and then we're gonna get it started. Ladies, first thing I need from you, you are in charge of this game, such as in life. So there's a pen on top of that notepad right there. Grab the pen, please. And where it says name, I just need your first name and your husband's first name. And on top of your names, for how long you've been married to this gentleman, right there. Come here, darling. This is your chair. You guys were going for it. You know what? I saw what you're doing with your hand. I'm not going to shake it if you don't mind. But I'll give you a hug. Very passionate. So, on top of your names, just your first name and his first name, and then on top of your names for how long you'll be married to this guy. Now, of course, I'm gonna ask them the questions, and every time they give me the correct answer, I'm gonna give them the points. The name is not part of the game. They should know that by now. But I wanted to know who they are. That's why I asked for the name. So I have right here, ladies and gentlemen, Megan and Christian. They have been married for 5 days. Newlyweds. Let's hear for couple number 1. Right here, very passionate. You saw that, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny and Yvonne married for 21 years. Let's see it for couple number 2. Cruising with the crew. And right here, we have Rick and Carol married for 42 beautiful years. Couple number 3. Now, I'm gonna ask the questions to the ladies first. You're gonna answer your questions. You're gonna answer on the notepad, okay? Then I'm gonna revert the questions. I'm gonna go with the guys, and they're gonna answer on an open microphone, and that's when the game really begins. But now I know how it is. You can read whatever she's writing, right? So I'm gonna need to spice it up. Gentlemen, step back a little bit for me, so you don't read what the ladies are writing. Now, gentlemen, turn to your left. That left, right here. And Angie, your big angel, is gonna take you guys away from your lovely wives just for a little bit. Oh, you're gonna go to the soundproof room. Give them a nice round of applause. Say goodbye to the guys. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Goodbye. Woo. Woo. Cheerio. Cheerio, Fruit Loops. Alright, let's get it started. This is what we're gonna do. Ladies, don't protect the guys. Just write down whatever comes to your mind, okay? And trust me, Angie is telling the guys and is gonna convince the guys to do the same thing. So we're gonna convince the guys not to protect you. Now, all of you couples, even if you're not married, at this point, it doesn't matter. I just wanna see the couples playing the game among yourselves, alright? So let's see how much you know or don't know about each other. On behalf of all the men in the lounge, on behalf of all the guys in the lounge, ladies, if your husband doesn't get it right, don't hit the guy. I see it every single cruise. Every week, you know, there are guys being spanked and being beat up. Don't do that to the guys. There's a reason why I'm asking to don't do that to the guys. Did you know, and it's a fact, you can Google it, you know that we lose our memory before you ladies lose yours. It's a fact. Google it. I'm not joking. We lose our hearing before you. You know that, right? And you know why? God is good. The guys are laughing. Some of the ladies are mad at me. I just saw 2 or 3 old ladies going like, whoa, 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 whoa. Nah, I'm just serious. All right. I've been installing clappers all over the ship, like I said. I love this new technology. So, clap on, clap off. So, I need dramatic lights. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Question number 1. Feel the question? Just write it down. We're gonna have some fun here. This is what I need from you. Question number 1, very simple. When and where did you and your husband meet for the very first time? I need a place, and what year was that? Obviously, and it happens a lot these days, if it was on the internet, if it was online, I need the first time the 2 of you first met in person. Not online, not on the website. If it was on the internet, which should not affect you whatsoever. There was no, I'm not being mean. 42 years ago, there was no internet 42 years ago. It's just because, you know, things were much harder back then. We actually had to come and meet the person. These days, Tinder. Good stuff. Now, the thing is, I need the actual year. Oh yes, you need to give me the actual year. I don't know when that grade was, so perfect. See, that's it. Fantastic. So you're gonna need to do a little bit of math there. Meanwhile, while you finish your math, I just need to clarify one thing. I love what I do. I've been with this amazing company for 16 years. Thank you both. Thank you. No, but really, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. But it was exactly 12 years ago when I took over as a cruise director for the first time. And I remember taking over the ship, the company gave me a list of the questions, the approved questions for this game. And of course, since then, I decided to keep just the first one. These next questions are mine. Question number 2. Ladies, I would like to know, what was the name of your husband's last girl before you? Hold on, I'm not done yet. And how would you describe her? Oh yeah, you can say whatever you want. Call her names. You can curse. I'll be the one revealing the answer. You just go for it. Let it out. Let it out. Call her names. You can say whatever you want. This is a circle of trust. Don't protect her. Yeah, go for it. Oh, gee. See, you are very, very, very honest. I appreciate that. You won't just let it out. Don't protect it. Very good, very good. Yes! Oh, you don't have to be nice to her. She's not here, is she? Okay, good. And then she looked nervous. I was going to ask her, is she behind me? Yeah, call her names. Question number 3. Here we go. Question number 3. Don't protect the guys, all right, ladies? Be honest. Just let it out. What is, ladies, what is your husband's most annoying or disgusting habit? The one thing that he does in private or in public that drives you crazy and not in a good way. And you know what? Just in case you don't know exactly how far you can go, check this out. The audience is, every single cruise, they are very honest. Check this out. What do you think is the guy's most disgusting habit? Go! Farting, passing gas, yes. But just one big thing, you know what? We don't care. The guys, we think it's funny, right? Now, the ladies are the ones that have problem with farts. Just so you know, ladies, I have to defend the guys on this one again. Everybody does it. It's a natural body function. If you don't do it, you can actually get ill. You can get very ill. I'm doing it right now. I do it all the time while on stage or walking around. Because it's better out than in. I'm not doing it. You can smell. No, okay, good. Because I did it over there, but it follows. No, I really think, you know, it's funny because the guys, we don't care. We fart, we laugh. The ladies are the ones that go like, that's nasty. I bet with you, there are a lot of ladies here among us that insist on saying, I don't do it in front of my husband, right? I know my mom is like that. But just so you know, ladies, you don't have to take my word. Look at your husband as I review this. If he starts laughing, he knows what I'm talking about. Everybody does, including you. You think you don't do it because you spend your days in high heels, tight jeans, sucking it in, tense. There's no way you can do it like that, right? But, and look at your husband. Now, if he laughs, he knows what I'm talking about. But when you relax and you go to bed and you fall asleep, that's when the magic happens.
Yes.
We all know.
Yes,
We don't care. Late at night, watching TV, we hear. We laugh. Sometimes we wake you up like, oh, you just funny. We think it's funny. Ladies, I promise you, every single one of the husbands here, every single one of us, we play the fart game. You know what the fart game is? They know what it is. Do you know what the fart game is, ladies? So, see, the ladies don't know. You know when you take him shopping, that moment he's very bored and he tells you, go ahead, baby, I'll catch up with you later. That's the game, right there. We normally look for an open area in the middle of the store, and then you drop a couple of bones, and then you hide. It's like hunting, right? You gotta hide. If they see you, they run away. So you hide. And you wait for someone to walk into that cloud. It's beautiful. It looks like they're going through a spider web. It's funny. Oh, we're playing on Promenade all the time. Oh, me too. It's fun. Oh, that's a good one. That's nasty. That's okay. Here's the thing. This next question now is the most difficult question for the guys. And the reason why is because we're going to be talking about you now, ladies. Now, keep in mind, the guys are going to be forced to give me an answer. They cannot say nothing, all right? How do you think your husband will complete the following sentence? You haven't seen ugly until you've seen my wife's what? Now, keep in mind, I don't want it to be a mean question, so it doesn't have to be a body part. It can be anything specific of yours. It can be your temper, your attitude. It can be the inside of your car, your closet, an ugly pair of shoes, an ugly pet, an ugly dog, an ugly cat.
My wife's sister.
Oh yeah, someone said, it can be a family member, it can be a family member, it can be a person. Oh, by the way, someone said, if you're going to use a person, please make sure the person is not here in the lounge with us right now. It happened. I was on board the Carnival Splendor out of California back in 2010. I asked the same question. You haven't seen ugly until you've seen your wives? And the guy on the microphone said, Mom, who happened to be sitting right in the front row. The guy said, Mom, she stood up immediately. Everyone looked at her. We knew it was her. She wasn't happy. She walked out of the, we knew it was her because she was also very ugly. She was so ugly. The guy was right, she was so ugly. So she gave me the finger, walked out of the lounge, and I heard that they didn't, get along anymore for the rest of the cruise. They didn't go to the dining room together anymore. So if you're gonna use a person, make sure the person is not in the lounge with us right now. She was so ugly, she was. Oh, that one was special, yes. She fell from the ugly tree, hitting every single branch on the way down. Kept looking for roots. She was ugly. All right. Oh, funny thing, actually, I remember they got the point because the lady wrote, Mother. They got the point. Yeah, but Mom wasn't here to see that anymore. She left. Good stuff. Now, here we go with question number 5. Here's the deal. There are kids in the lounge. I'm going to still ask the same thing, okay? I'm going to ask the same thing just in a different way so the kids don't understand. You will understand. You will all understand. The kids won't get it. So read in between the line. We're going to use a holiday in order to answer this next question. Question number 5. How was last night for you? I'll give you the options. Was it like A, the 4th of July, fireworks, woo! Good stuff. Was it more like B, Halloween, treats or treat? Sweet and scary at the same time. Or was it more like C, Thanksgiving Day, sleeping next to a cold turkey and being thankful for anything? Gobble, gobble day. All right, I'm sorry. All right, same situation here. Reading between the lines, I'm going to ask the same thing. For this next one, we're going to use cars as answers, all right? So reading between the lines. Ladies, when your husband steps out of the shower, you see where it's going, right? If he looks at the garage, which of the following cars will he see there? Is your husband A, a stretch limousine?
Unless he's got a smart car.
Calm down, mama. Is your husband more like B, a Ford dump truck? Or is he more like C, a little big Volkswagen with 2 flat tires? Don't protect the guys here. Let's go for it. Be honest. Let's have some fun. Be honest here. No, don't protect anyone. Just go. All right. Now, this is what we're going to do. Question number 7. Question number 7. I need you ladies to look down the memory lane and think about all your wonderful memories with your man in order to answer this next question. The question is, Whoopi hasn't been the same since the two of you did it where? What I'm asking here is, when was Bow Chicka Bow? You know, yabba dabba doo. Giggity, 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 giggity. When was Whoopi the best time ever? Maybe the most unusual place. You know, that one time that when I'm looking for one specific time. That one time that when you and your husband you talk about, you still giggle a little bit. You know, you both remember very well. Go for be married for 5 days. You shouldn't have much trouble to remember. Not that conservative. No, but you know, give us a few details. For example, in the basement on top of the washing machine. You know, like that time you guys went camping. Are you a member of the Mile High Club? You know what that is. You know, like, was it daytime, nighttime? Few details, not too much. Oh, it was in the car. Then tell us, was the car moving? Or it was probably moving. Were you driving or was it parked? It's probably moving a little bit. All right. Yeah. One specific time. Alright. Okay. Alright, here we go. Question number 8. This is the last question. Ladies, let's imagine one scenario right here. Let's say your husband has to be now abandoned, stranded on a deserted island. But he can choose for the rest of his life as accompanying the island with him between A, a nun, or B, a hooker. Knowing your husband the way you do, which one do you think you'll choose? That was the fastest answer ever, eh? A, a nun, or B, a hooker. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to collect the pens right now, so the answers don't change. And I have to say, we have here maybe what? I would say 600-700 people in this lounge right now. And the ladies, they answered all these questions, they're very private questions, in front of everybody with great sense of humor and grace. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter how well or not they do, they already deserve a nice round of applause. At this point, I come backstage just to check. All right, I see Angie has, the guy's getting ready. Hi, Angie. It's a tradition, we always do that. I throw the pens at her. All right, now this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask the same questions now to the guys. They first answer on the microphone, then I review what the ladies have. Now, it's very important that I count on you because they're all the way back there behind those thick curtains. So every time it's a match, I'll give you a thumbs up. Then I'm gonna need everybody in the lounge to make as much noise as possible. Ready for this? So let's try. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, if it's a match, I'll do this. How is it gonna sound in here? Balcony, you two. That's how we play it. Now, if it's not a match, we're not gonna boo them. I'm gonna give you the X, and then we're gonna give them the buzzer. Let's try. Not a match. No, I need a louder one. Not a match. Wow, that was actually angry. That was a loud one. Do that again. Not a match. This is awesome. You guys are good. Can we try something? Please help me out on this. I want to see if we can make it happen. 8 o'clock tonight. I have an announcement that is precisely at 8 o'clock tonight. Please do me a favor. At the end of that 8 o'clock announcement, I'm going to say, we have the show coming up. We have this and that, blah, blah, blah. Have a wonderful evening. I'm not going to say anything at the end. I'm just going to count down. 3, 2, 1. Whatever you are tonight at 8 o'clock, when you hear that announcement, just go, and carry on with your life. Don't say anything. If we all do it together, it will work. I don't know what effect we're gonna cause, but I think people will freak out. If you are in your cabin, you're gonna open the door and close it. If you are on leader neck in the buffet, you're gonna jump the tray. Don't explain. Don't explain. People will ask and go like, "What do you mean?" No, I didn't do anything. Can we do that? 8 o'clock at the end of the announcement. Please record a video for me. At the 8 o'clock, and at the end, I'm gonna go. All right, have a good, a wonderful evening. Ciao for now. 3, 2, 1. This is gonna be awesome. All right, gentleman number 1. Do we have Christian? Are you there, sir?
Yes, I am.
Christian. All right, my man. You gotta keep the confidence in your voice because you're the first one. You need to convince us that you're right. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Very good. Christian, question number 1. When and where did you and your lovely wife meet for the very first time? I need a place, and what year was that when you first met?
Philadelphia Elementary School.
And what year was that?
2006.
She said, Philadelphia Elementary School, 2005. It's the same year, same school year. All right, okay, because, you know, school year goes from 5 to 6. Who says yes? We gotta give them a point. Who says hey? All right. Some of you are mean. All right, so most of us, we give you the point. You on the board, yes. All right, Johnny, are you there, my man?
I'm here.
Very good, Johnny. Question number 1 for you as well. When and where did you and your lovely wife meet for the very first time?
McDonald's. McDonald's.
All right, and what year was that?
That's been so long.
Come on, man.
I say 19.
That's not a year. 1990.
I'm trying to get there. Let me see. Say 91, I think. 91, I think.
She said, McDonald's, 1991. The McDonald's, both of you met at McDonald's. That was a very happy meal. Were you working there? Both of you?
No, I was.
Oh, you were working, and he was hitting on you behind the counter.
Yes.
How dare you, man? And you kind of like that. Very good. Give them a nice little round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I'm loving it. All right, Rick, same question for you. When and where did you and your beautiful wife meet for the very first time?
August 1974 at Daddy Pedro's house in Canton, Missouri.
She said, in Canton, Daddy's Pedro's, is that what it is? In 1973. I really don't care. Married for 42 years. If they had the right decade, I'll give them the point. Let's give them the point. All right, now, Rick, just for fun, who is right? Are you right or she's right?
Of course I'm right.
Who do you think is right, Carol?
Oh, I know I'm right.
You'll talk later about that, but you got the point. That's the important thing. All right, back to you, Christian. Question number 2. What was the name of your last girl, Christian, before your wife, and how do you think she described her?
Her name was Fatima, and I think a butthole.
She said her name was Fatima, and she was a short, skinny. Is that what it is? A short, skinny Mexican girl. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the same short girl. Please give them a nice round. No, we're not give them the point. Give the point. Give the point. It's Fatima. Why are you singing? It's Fatima. He called her a hole, and she called her a short Mexican girl. It's Fatima. Give them the point. See, she was going for the physical, for the appearance description. Huh?
I didn't want to say something really mean.
You want to say something mean? You can go.
No, I didn't want to.
Okay. This is a circle of trust. Johnny.
Yes.
Yes. What's her name? The name first.
Who?
Smart guy. Good, huh? Squirrel. All right, Johnny, the question is,
Tell me again, I'm listening. Tell me again.
okay, I want to know what was the name of your last girl before your beautiful wife? Okay. And how would you describe her? Or how do you think your wife described her? So let's go with the name first.
I think it's Tina.
Tina, okay. And how do you think your wife described her?
She's skinny.
No, she said her name was Katrina, which I guess is Tina, right? And according to her, she was a female dog. So we're gonna give them the point because they're talking about the same Tina, Katrina, which was a skinny female dog. Rick, what was the name of your last girl before your wife, and how do you think she described her?
Her name was Connie. I describe her as a brick toilet. My wife would describe her as very easy going.
Ladies and gentlemen, Connie, and according to her, she was exactly what he said in one word. Please give them a nice round of applause. One word begins with the letter S. All right, back to you, Christian. Question number 3. Christian, what is, according to your wife, your most annoying or disgusting habit? That one thing that you do in private or in public that drives her crazy and not in a good way.
She leaves her closet a mess.
Okay. She's saying what?
I don't think you understood the question.
Okay. Christian, did you understand the question? Christian? Christian, clear!
Can you say the question again?
That one thing that you do that drives her crazy, that your most disgusting or annoying habit, according to your wife.
Probably pick my nose.
Now, dude, she gave me an answer that we'll never forget. According to her, and I quote, eating dead skin off his fingers. Not a match. Johnny. Yes. Your most annoying or disgusting habit, Johnny.
There's so many.
She gave me one. Only one.
Say that question one more time.
Sure. What do you do that annoys the heck out of her? Your most disgusting or annoying habit, according to your beautiful wife.
Run all the gas out the car.
That's something very specific. No, according to her, dude, you leave toothpaste on the sink.
Yeah, I do that.
He's like, yeah, I do it. Not a match. It's all right. We gotta keep moving forward. All right, Rick, your most annoying habit, according to your wife.
Leave a room smelling badly.
Farting, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we play the game. Yes, we do. Here we go, back to you, Christian. Question number 4. You haven't seen ugly until you've seen your wife's what?
This is where she has her messy closet.
Oh, so now you were talking before about her. Okay, now, she said you haven't seen ugly until you've seen her crying face. Oh, it's bad. Not a match. All right, so just don't make her cry. See where's that, right? Johnny, you haven't seen ugly until you've seen your wife's
Attitude.
She said temper. Ladies and gentlemen, haven't seen ugly until you've seen your wives.
Web toes.
She said feet. Go in the same direction, yes. Very good, very good. They're doing well now. All right, we're back on the game. Back to you, Christian. Question number 5. How was last night for you? I'm going to give you the options. A, the 4th of July, fireworks. Woo! Oh, good stuff. Option B, Halloween, tricks or treats. You know, whips and chains and... We celebrate in different ways in Brazil. Or C, Thanksgiving Day, sleeping next to a cold turkey and being thankful for what else?
I am going to say C.
Good, because she said C, he fell asleep. Ladies and gentlemen, was a day in Cozumel, lots of tequila. We all get tired. Johnny, same question. How was last night for you? The options are A, 4th of July, B, Halloween, or C, Thanksgiving Day.
It's gotta be C.
Gotta be C. She agrees with you. C it is. Gobble, gobble, day. Gobble, gobble. All right, Rick, give me a holiday. Describe last night.
Memorial Day, honoring the dead.
No, Rick. Rick, that wasn't one of the... It was Memorial Day at the beginning of the cruise. I think that's also a holiday, though. I give him that. That's actually better than my answers. Oh, that's funny. Memorial Day, and you said what?
Honoring the dead.
Honoring the dead. Well, I have like 1,000 jokes going through my mind right now, but I don't think they're clean. I can't say that. Picture Rick in bed, the flag hat from the... I'm not gonna go there. All right. Okay, so she said Thanksgiving Day. It's going down the same direction just because of the answer. Can we give them the point, please? It was the same, just a little bit worse for him. You know the funny thing? I used to ask this question in a different way. The question before used to be an open question. It was something like, using a movie title and a movie title only, describe your sex life. And the answers were awesome. Like, Gone with the Wind. Gone in 60 seconds. There were mean answers as well. Someone once said, Free Wheeling. Not cool. Oh, my favorite one. Their sex life. The lady wrote, Finding Nemo. That's not cool. Mission Impossible. Fast and Furious. Someone wrote that. Up. Toy Story. No, let's go ahead. Christian. Question number 6. Christian, when you step out of the shower, which of the following cars do you resemble the most? Are you A, a stretch limousine? Are you B, a Ford dump truck? Or are you more like C, a little pink Volkswagen with 2 flat tires and broken piston? Beep, beep. It's your car. When you step out of the shower.
Now, Felipe, is this after a cold shower or a hot shower?
Dude, don't be funnier than me in my show. The funny thing is, all the guys are going like, hey! Dude, I don't know, man. Keep it simple. Don't try to make it harder. It's I didn't mean it like that. Don't. Oh, stop! Don't make it more difficult. Oh, you guys are so mean. No, I didn't mean it. Mama, I didn't mean it like that. I said, don't make it more difficult. You got a dirty mind. I can't believe I just said that. And she was the first one to pick it up. I think I just pooped a little. It's a room temperature shower. Room temperature. It's a normal shower.
I'll say B.
Okay, B, it's a Ford dump truck. Good for you because she agrees you are a Ford dump truck, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny, my man, when you step out of the shower, which car are you? It's okay, man.
It's not stretch, I know that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Ford.
With the Ford.
I'm going with the Ford.
Are you sure?
I'm positive about the Ford. I know I'm not the stretch, but the Ford.
Okay, she thinks you are the cutest little big VW with just that time. Not a match. It's all good. It's all good. Isn't there a little label that people put in the mirrors, like objects in the mirror look larger? I don't know. It's a better perspective. You know, we see things differently. Rick?
Yes.
Rick is scared now. Rick, which car are you?
Is a beach swell an option? Got a dump truck.
Are you sure?
Well, I don't have a mirror right there, but
No, according to your wife, you're also a little big VW with 2 flat tires. Not a match. It's all right. There was once a lady said, "Oh, he's a unicycle." They're not unicycle. That's good. Christian, question number 7. Christian, one specific time I'm asking here. When was Whoopi the best time ever with your wife? There one time that when the two of you talk about, you still giggle a little bit. The best time the two of you made Whoopi. You and your wife.
Probably at her parents' camper.
Are your parents here?
No.
Oh, good. Because she said nighttime camper, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny, tell me the best time the two of you made Whoopi.
It was in coming out of the shower on the cabinet thing. I barely broke it. It was so that. And that's the last time I came out of the shower. That's the last time I remember out of the shower. Yeah, that's what it was.
No, not the last time, the best. Is that what you say?
Oh, the best time?
Yeah, not the last time. But the best.
That's every day. I mean,
Because you know, that did sound a little bit boring. You know, step out of the show. So the best time.
my mom was in there.
It's all right.
At her parents' house.
Oh. Huh?
Mom's here.
Okay, you thought about that one time. How about that time in the park? Where was it? Oh, it's in the hospital park? Outside of the hospital. What you were doing there? Oh, do you remember that time, Johnny?
Oh, yeah.
It's not a match, a quick But you know, even if you don't match, at least you remind each other something pretty cool that happened, and now your whole family knows about that. Give them a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Rick, tell me the best time the two of you made Whoopi.
I can't remember that far back.
She wrote me an answer here. You want to try it?
Okay, we're back to Daddy Pedro's house.
No, she said no. According to her, the best time the two of you made Whoopi was before back surgery at home. Was the surgery before because of that Whoopi session? Was it?